welcome back to another week in my life. This week, of course, was a joyful week. So many things that I love about life, and I hope that you loved the crunch cam this week. We were visited by a few little special friends. Yes, babies. Little dear babies. I got into a lot this week, so let's jump into it with nothing other than coffee. I've still been loving this little countertop machine, and yes, she's a flipping queen, y'all. Today I was having the Felicia combo. If you're on WW, you probably know what this is. It's basically hash browns, eggs, and cottage cheese. Felicia typically has turkey bacon with it, but I don't have any turkey bacon, and I don't really fancy turkey bacon either. I made my potatoes spicy, and you just mix it all together. I had it with a side of cherry tomatoes and some mandarin oranges, and it wouldn't be a meal that I like without some hot sauce. I scarfed this down and ran to Trader Joe's to beat the 4th of July crowd, and here is a haul. I'm back from my bi-weekly Trader Joe's haul shopping trip, and I also have a Walmart pickup order, so I have to do this fast so then we can run to Walmart. Walmart's just like the stuff Walmart only has, like a couple of plant pots I got there, some shredded potatoes. I know Trader Joe's has shredded potatoes, they're just more affordable at Walmart, and I have to hurry because the boy's throwing a pity party because he can't eat his chips because I have to film them first. So, right honey? Yeah. So I have some flowers. You guys know I love my sunflowers. My other ones lasted, maybe it's been 3 weeks since I went to Trader Joe's, because those lasted almost 2 weeks, and I feel like they've been gone for about a week. So some more sunflowers, $3.99. We love Trader Joe's for their affordable flowers. So pretty. Okay, so I got some organic shredded mozzarella cheese. I like Trader Joe's shredded cheeses. I like their light blend as well. I think I got that in my last haul, but I got that. I got some of these organic flat green beans. These are a newer item. I was looking for them last time I went, but they hadn't come into stock yet, but now they have them, so hopefully these are yummy. I got some gluten-free battered halibut, and this is 4 points for 2 pieces. And for something fried on WW, that's pretty good. So I figured do this with the big salad and it'd be really yummy. And that mozzarella is, I believe, 1/4 a cup for 2 points, which is a really good pointed cheese. Trader Joe's jasmine rice. Oh, there's a deer. Sorry. I love this jasmine rice, it's really good. 5 or 6 points. 6 points for a cup, 3 points for half a cup. I usually do half a cup unless I'm super starved, and then I'll do a cup if I'm making like a big rice bowl. But usually there's 3 packets in here, and 1 packet is like 2 servings. So it's pretty perfect for that. We are both big shrimp eaters, so I love the wild Argentinian red shrimp. These are one of my favorite shrimps. I also like the Gulf shrimp that I get from my local box, but these are really good. We got a cheese enchilada. This is 15 points. The boy said he's gonna eat 1, and if you just eat 1, it's 8 points, so that doesn't seem right, but it is. Anyhow, shrimp is 0 points, always. This is something that Honey Bear picked up. He got himself some mandarin orange chicken. And these buffalo style chicken poppers. Okay, so the mandarin orange chicken is 9 points for a cup if you have the points budget for that. And these buffalo chicken poppers are 8 points for 3 pieces. And let's see, if you do 2 pieces, it's 5, 1 piece for 3. And he got some vegetable fried rice to go with his orange chicken. And this is six points for 1 1/4 cup, which is pretty good. Got a thing of romaine. This is not romaine, this is iceberg. I've really been liking iceberg lately. I don't know why. I accidentally froze my last one by putting it in the back of the fridge. Got 2 cucumbers because I have cucumbers with practically every meal. I like to have it with either some seasoning sprinkled on it or with some pickled veggies. So I picked up 2 of them, 1 for each week until I return to TJ's. This is Honey Bear's 2. He got some smoked turkey. This is probably 0. It's 1 point for 4 slices of that. And then he also got for his sandwiches some sharp cheddar. That's 4 points for 1 slice. I picked up some halloumi. I've been looking for it every time I went to Trader Joe's, but they've been out of it. So I got some halloumi. If you don't know much about halloumi, it is a kind of cheese that you slice and you can actually grill it like straight on the pan, and it gets nice and grilled and caramelized but without melting. So I'm excited to have this. It's full fat cheese, so it's gonna be a lot of points, but we all know I'm willing to take the points on full fat dairy. It's 4, that can't be right. It says it's 4 points for 9 slices, but it says on here that it's 1-inch slice. So whoever entered this into the app entered it wrong, but the points are right, the serving's just wrong. So it's 4 points for 1 serving of this, and it's supposed to be 9 servings. I got this feta pepper drop antipasto just to toss on top of salads. I also thought it would be really good in pasta salad too. It's just feta, olives, some sweet hot peppers. It looks really delicious. It does have oil. So it says 1 serving is 17 points, but the serving is 1 container. So I'll probably split this into 4 servings because it's plenty for 4 servings. And let's see what a 4th, it's 4 points if you do a 4th. So just because you scan something and it comes up high points, that doesn't mean like, that's half my day, I need to put it back. Adjust the serving and see like what you would be satisfied with and how you can make it work within your points. I love this kind of stuff, like olives, and like it's in the olive oil, so it's a really healthy fat. So I'll make points for this, and I'll just do 1 serving and it'll be 4 points. Honey Bear got some lemonade, 7 points for 8 ounces. So if you did 4 ounces, it would probably be 3 or 4 points, and then poured in some sparkling water. It could be a nice little spritzer. So you could still make it work if you wanted to. The light organic whipped cream cheese. This is a little higher in points than the traditional whipped cream cheese, but I really like this one, and I got something special that I'm gonna mix with it. So I'll show you that in a second. Jalapenos. I think I'm gonna put cream cheese in these and make some jalapeno poppers. I think that'll be really good. So Spice Queen. Mini bell peppers, another aubergine, eggplant, whatever you want to call it. I got peppers and eggplant. I'm probably not making the eggplant curry with it. I just really like eggplant, so I like to make different dishes. I love it on my pizza too. So 3 ears of corn. Some little clemmies, some little clementines from Trader Joe's, or these mandarins. What's the difference? Tell me down below. An avocado. Can't see it, but it's in there. Just 1 this week. It's kind of hard to go through them. If you weigh them, it's pretty good points. Like you can get a good like 4th for 3 points, or the mini avocado, sometimes a half is like 2 or 3 points. So just weigh it out. It's better than measuring it by like quarters or 4ths. Now for the chips. We got the scalloped potato chips. This was an employee pick. Boy thought it sounded really good. So those, and these barbecue chips. I don't know how many points any of these are. I got some chips too. Let's see. These are 4 points for 16 pieces, which is pretty decent. These are 5 points for 12 chips. Again, pretty decent. I feel like chips always run you about 4 or 5 points per serving, which is usually about 28 grams. And I usually weigh mine out to 28 grams. And then we also got the patio potato chips, and this has like every flavor in it. So it's like salt and vinegar, barbecue, dill, sea salt, ketchup, like all of the barbecue patio flavors. And this is 4 points for 11 chips. Bread for the boys' sandwiches. We usually like to go to a bakery and get sourdough, but it was just kind of a one-stop shop. It's much easier to do this than run a bunch of different places, especially since cases in Texas are picking up. Just want to be as safe as possible. I got another one of my soups. I actually got the low sodium this time, the organic tomato and roasted red pepper. I've actually never seen the low sodium before today, but I got this. I figured it would be really good with a couple of slices of grilled halloumi for lunch. It's like an 8-point lunch, but totes worth it. All right, more of the essentials. Truffle ketchup. I've legit eaten half of this jar since last time, and almost the whole jar of the pickled fermented jalapeno slices. So I got one of each of these to replace the ones that are pretty much half gone. Another one of the Trader Joe's queso dips. I had this on a breakfast bowl. You can have up to 4 tablespoons for 1 point, which is pretty good. And it has like a lot, like peppers and tomatoes and stuff in it, so I really like this one. Olive oil spray. I really like the one from Trader Joe's. Thai red curry sauce because, ooh, I don't know how many points this is. And the ketchup is up to 2 tablespoons for 1 point, which is really good for ketchup. This is 4 points for a 1/4 cup, which is perfect actually. And I have a really good recipe in mind for this that I like had kind of seen on Instagram, but it was like probably like 40 points. So I'm gonna WW it and it should be good. And then some Alfredo sauce. So that is my Trader Joe's this week. I do have a Walmart pickup. Not sure if I'm gonna include it in this video or not. We shall see, but I need to get this stuff put away so that I can get to Walmart. I just picked up a couple of things at Walmart. I've been on a mashed potato kick, and these are just easy. I love this dressing, the cucumber dill, so good. Shredded potatoes, just in case I want to make my bake or my bowls, and I got some colossal shrimp. I like that you can just defrost these and then dip them in cocktail sauce, and it's like a 1 or 2 point snack. And then Q-tips for the dirty ears. And the holy grail, the whole reason I placed a Walmart pickup order, because Target was out, and they actually just contacted me, funny enough, after I ordered these to do a collab. So maybe, fingers crossed, oh my gosh, my nail polish, oh my gosh. The other hand doesn't look this bad, look. Okay, maybe it does. This is supposed to last 2 weeks, mind you, this nail polish, but it lasts me like 4 days. So anyhow, fingers crossed that maybe we'll have a giveaway over on Instagram of these. So I'm super excited. I have been loving Cleo bars. This is one of my flowers that was broken at the stem, so it got its own little special pot to go up in the living room. And just a reminder, even though I beat the 4th of July crowd at Trader Joe's, that not all Americans were free on the 4th of July. So continue to fight against racial injustice in our country and every country around the world. Can I get an amen? I'm taking out my propagated plants and some nurse pots, one which I think is too small, but we'll see how the plant does in it. And this is my very first time transplanting plants. I watched Plantarina, so I'm hoping that I did everything right. So I came out and got my soil, and one thing that I already noticed I did wrong is Plantarina said to treat your soil, so basically moisten it a little bit. Since the plants have been living in water, they prefer a more moist soil, but I did water them straight after. So basically you keep them pretty moist for a while and then slowly wean them off of water so that they go into a standard pothos watering schedule, which is every 2 weeks. So we'll be keeping an eye on these little babies as they grow and hopefully become mature plants. I ran out of soil after this plant, so I ended up having to break into a new soil bag. I hadn't realized I used so much when I transplanted my last pot, and then I started hearing some noises cracking in the woods, and it was a deer. And then it was a family of deer. So I got a little bit of iceberg lettuce and tossed it over the balcony, and I swear they multiplied. So many babies came out of the woods. That little boy, I swear he was just born, but now his antlers are already coming in. And then they even let the babies come over, and I just felt so blessed and happy. When the boy throws things out, they run. But I am Snow White and I speak deer. So they come straight up to the balcony and greet me, and they're just so sweet. Look at those little spotted does out there. While you guys were busy deer watching, I was finishing up my plants. This one turned out so beautifully. Look at it. I went ahead and watered them, and I've watered them once more since then, and they're doing well so far. So I'm hoping they continue to do well. And then I went inside to grab the new plants that I'm going to propagate, and I left the camera out and more deer came by. I hope you guys could spot that deer. And this is the huge bouquet I had, so I needed to separate that into smaller little receptacles so that they can start to get roots. And I just love watching nature while I'm out here doing my plants. Such a lucky life. And then I have to clean up my mess because I got dirt all over, and I do like to do yoga out here and come out and have dinner, and I don't want to be stepping in dirt because obviously with yoga you have no shoes on. So I like to make sure that I go ahead and clean off all of the dirt and leave it pretty clean. And since I was in a cleaning mood, I decided to go ahead and clean my office for the moment. The boy has banished me to the living room, so I did a little tidying and cleaned up the blankets so that I could have a fresh living room after a long day of editing. Perfect.
They score. Can't do nothing else. Left, right, cheese.
And that's what the boy does in my office while he's in town. I took some time to practice piano. I didn't film today because I needed to focus on my finger transitions, and it was hard, y'all. It was hard. And I went ahead and put our propagated plant into this little gold container. I actually got this from Trader Joe's quite a while back, and the plant that was in it died. It was like a succulent. I don't know why I can't keep succulents alive for the life of me. And then this one just had a little gray pot. And then I pulled a prayer card. Be truly glad, there is wonderful joy ahead. I think this is a really great reminder to end on. There is wonderful joy ahead for all of us. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, remember to keep an open mind, keep an open heart, practice unconditional compassion, but don't take shit from anyone. I love you guys endlessly, and I hope you love yourselves even more. We'll talk really, really soon. Bye.